half the time.
But like, and Gus doesn't understand that I gotta put my quarterback in better situations to win games. But like I said, man, like Gus Bo got to show me something. He gonna have to show me something in this game. Like you did it against Oregon. You showed me something against Oregon. Hey, I can make a winning drive, but that's week 1. We in week 11 of the season, and to me, it's like you ain't done nothing. It's an APB out on your game. You gotta show me something. That's why I'm picking Georgia. That's why I picked Georgia. If Auburn would have won the LSU game, I probably would have picked Auburn. I would have picked Auburn, but you gotta show me something. And with Georgia, I mean, I still think that you can't put the Fromm showed me in the Florida game he can win a game with his arm. Because I've been saying for maybe a week or so ago, bro, that I don't think he can win a game with his arm. But he won a game with his arm. But it's still an APB out. APB out on Georgia. Because Georgia, I mean, up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's what scares me about Georgia. Up and down. Yeah, you shut out Missouri, like you said. Kelly Bryant didn't play. But, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if Auburn won. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's why, I'm not gonna be shocked if Georgia wins. I'm not gonna be shocked if Auburn wins, because, I mean, really, we match up. We match up just because of the defense, both defense.
In this game,
and the offense is gonna have to step up to win. Both teams.
Yeah,
Swift is gonna have to be there for Georgia, and Bo Nix, and if Whitlow's healthy, which they said he is. Cause he didn't play against Ole Miss, but he'll play this week.
Gus doesn't want to do this, but to beat Georgia, Gus needs to. I'm gonna say this: if Auburn completes 3 deep bombs in this game, they win. Cause they gonna have to throw the ball 50-50 game.
That's Gus's favorite word: explosive play.
He gonna have to have some 50-50 balls go.
That's
Auburn's
why
way,
against Ole Miss he set up with passing. He was trying to get Bo ready for this game. That's what he was doing. He said, I was trying to get Bo out of that rut that he was in at LSU, and he said it worked for the most part, but they just couldn't score. They threw for. Then it's just crazy. You can't have 600 yards of total offense, 300 passing yards, 300 rushing yards, and win 20-14.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you there, bro.
And that's because of wide receivers dropping balls, Bo Nix throwing it down the middle, but overshooting the wide receivers. I mean, it's just inexperience, and that's not. Can you coach that? I mean,
you can't. Coaching can only do so much, but half of this is on Gus, and half of this is on coaching. When Gus sits down and he develops the play call sheet or whatever he decides to do. If I'm Gus and I'm going into this game against Florida, Georgia, Georgia's saying, look, and this is what I think Georgia's gonna do. Offensively, Georgia's saying, we really can play with y'all because y'all really can't really score. So we can kind of play, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you play with somebody for a little bit and see what they're all about? But when you score first, that's when they say, oh, now it's time to turn off. That's what I bet you $5. Georgia's gonna be playing Georgia's gonna be playing around with y'all in the first half. Cause Georgia,
that's why I know that they're gonna do that. So that's why I'm hoping that Auburn can not be on their A game, not play around and get this thing rolling.
But if Auburn can get up 17-0 quick on Georgia, then Georgia's like, okay, now we gotta start playing.
That's why I brought it to the table. What if Auburn blows them out? Which if Georgia plays around the whole game, it could.
That's what's gonna happen. I just feel like Georgia ain't gonna really play for real because they know, hell, they offense can't score. The only thing that's keeping them in the games are defense. So we can just play around.
That. So Gus he brought up Schwartz. So he's gonna have Schwartz running some jet sweeps. He already brought that up, and it's Georgia. He saved it for this. He saved the best for last, I guess, or not last, but for this game. He's gonna have Schwartz on there. He's gonna have Seth Williams out there. He's gonna have Boobie Whitlow. He's probably gonna play all 4 running backs. I know that.
But
he's gonna get so much to ease Bo Nix off.
And I feel like I feel like you should have if Gatewood, you should have played Gatewood against Florida. You should have played him against LSU. You really need him for this game, in my opinion.
I would have had, like I said before, I would have had him start of the season. Somebody also brought up that if Bo Nix ran the ball more, maybe Auburn's offense would be better. Since his passing is inexperienced.
Well, yeah, I think he does. He needs to use his legs a little more. I agree. I think he needs
to get this run game going, knowing how Whitlow's not at full health, and DJ Williams is freshman.
Yeah, but see, the problem is with this is that, like, I don't question Georgia's defense. I just don't. I question more their offense because of Fromm. But if Gus knows Georgia's gonna come out here and play around the first couple of minutes of the game, this is your time to be like,
Gus
okay, let's
knows.
go down here and score.
Gus knows.
But see, they did Georgia really they did the same thing kind of against Notre Dame. And see, like, okay, we're gonna play around with y'all, and we almost got beat. Kirby Smart, he gotta say, look, this is a desperate football team that needs a big win, and Kirby, he can't make dumb, stupid decisions because he's been known for that lately. Going for fake punts in big championship games and stuff like that. So I picked Georgia, but I could have easily picked Auburn because the spreadsheet say you better go with Georgia. So I'm going with the spreadsheet. What the spreadsheet say, but I wouldn't be surprised if Auburn won.
Which I was gonna say earlier in the week. I thought I was going to pick Georgia. But then I was thinking, well, heck, I might as well go with Auburn because really you could pick either of these teams and come out fine.
I have a question. Is Gus set? Is this the setup game for the Iron Bowl? Is Gus saying
that everything's on the line?
I'm saying
to show people that he.
I'm just saying, like, okay, Gus got to say, okay, we got Georgia, win Alabama. I believe this is kind of a setup game for the Alabama game. I seriously, it just feel that way. Like if Gus wins this game, if Auburn wins this game, which I said Alabama's gonna play, you're gonna see a different Alabama team this weekend. But if I'm Auburn and you beat Georgia, you feeling good about yourselves going in that Iron Bowl.
This is what I said. So if Auburn beats Georgia, they're gonna be ready to play come November 30th when they play Alabama. I just know that from history's past. There hasn't been a time where we beat Georgia and hadn't beat Alabama. That's just because momentum carried. I could be wrong, but there hadn't been a time. There's been times where, talking about Georgia history, there's been times where Auburn only won 6 ball games, lost 5 games, but came into Athens and beat Georgia handily. That's when Cody Burns was quarterback.
But like I said, man, if Auburn beats Georgia, you should be feeling good about the Iron Bowl. Because which I don't think they're gonna win the Iron Bowl because I think by the end Alabama just gonna be like, okay, like we can't, because right now really Alabama, Auburn, and Georgia are desperate football teams. Really, practically their season starts really to this weekend. You know,
I think that's what Matt Bean said.
Yeah.
The season starts now.
Yeah, my friend Matt Bean said, but you know what? He right. Football really don't start till November.
That's
late
when,
November.
That's when I mean, unless you schedule a top 10 team every game, I mean, this is SEC football. When you talk about in the South for people that's watching elsewhere, I mean, this is it.
Yeah.
You got LSU, Ole Miss. You got Auburn, Georgia. You got Alabama, Mississippi State. All three of them games could be potentially good games.
Yeah, desperate week. This is a desperate week of football.
Mississippi State could be ready to play. Joey Moorhead could have that team ready to play.
Exactly.
Ole Miss could come in there and beat LSU.
Yeah.
And then next week, Georgia and A&M.
Yeah, so the reason why I think this is gonna be a good game because one loss from Georgia, and they done. The college football players say, "Hey, one more loss, you're out." Auburn, one more loss, you done too.
Auburn, if they have one more win, committee's gonna be looking at them. If I'm an Alabama fan, like you said, would root for Auburn, I guess.
If you're an Alabama fan, which I'm like, you everybody saying, "Yup, I gotta be a War Eagle this weekend." You really don't have to be because Georgia still gotta play LSU, which I'm scared Georgia might win out, and that's gonna be it for Alabama. I'm seriously saying Georgia could win out.
But if you're an Auburn fan, that ain't what happened.
I seriously think Georgia could
because
win out.
we had Auburn had two teams circled on their schedule for this year. Mississippi State, because they embarrassed us, and Georgia.
Go ahead, say his name. No, don't be like, no, Swift. That's who we really want.
Because Mississippi State embarrassed us, so we embarrassed them. Georgia embarrassed us, and they up next. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
This is gonna be a good football game this weekend. I cannot wait really to see this football game because these are two desperate teams. One coming off a bye week.
Been good.
The other one, though, that both teams can't afford to lose. The college football committee is practically saying, look, whoever loses this game is done. This setting up, man.
I might not even watch it.
This game right here is setting up to be. This game is an underrated football game, and this game right here could be CBS. Then you got Florida, Missouri. Florida, Missouri gonna be a good game. I like Mullen. I'm telling you, but it's some desperate look.
And Missouri could come in there. Kelly Bryant could be playing.
Desperate. I'm telling you something. So we got some desperate teams around here. But look, that's it for the show. This is week 11 of the show. So. Our picks, I know you guys can't see them, but, we really don't talk about them. We just pick them off the air, which we already picked them.
Tell the record.
Dallas is
17.
Yeah, he's 17 and 10, and I'm about to be like Chad Morris looking for a job. 15 and 11, so I need to run the table here. The committee saying you're not going to get in. I'm desperate myself, but. What's up? You want to go and tell the people out there our game of the week? Are we ain't gonna do one or whatever we gonna decide to do
next week?
For next week, we still trying to decide what we trying to do for next week for y'all.
We'll figure that out when we come to it.
Yeah, but it's getting this show is too long.
But y'all be safe and Thanksgiving y'all have good holidays, and if we don't see y'all later, we'll catch y'all in the new year.
Yeah,
Start talking about basketball.
We're gonna transition to basketball, and I think we probably won't do another show until probably the Iron Bowl, because that's when the committee in December, and then we might do one for the committee because that's when they release like who playing in the bowls.
We'll probably do one playoff show, and then probably the national championship show will be when we start talking about college football, but we'll also talk about who won the national championship.
Yeah, so we getting it together. We gonna get it together. We're gonna figure stuff out, but yeah, we might not do another show. This ain't the end. I'm not saying people might go, oh no, oh this is the end of the show. No, it ain't the end of the show. We just ain't gonna do one and probably to the Iron Bowl, like he said, one playoff show, and then we'll transition. And then I'm gonna have a surprise for y'all. I'm gonna have a special guest appearing on the show. So.
And I should have some guests lined up when we talk about basketball.
Oh yeah, I need somebody to come on the show.
I got 2 guests already lined up to talk about basketball.
I need somebody to come on the
2
show.
Guests.
I need
one
somebody.
One is a Kentucky fan and one is a LeBron fan.
I need that Kentucky fan on the show immediately.
One is a Kentucky fan and one is a Houston hater. So.
Oh, he definitely got to be on the show.